the game, cause see the boxing voice.
Well, speaking of big fights, if you have the time, let's switch a little bit to Canelo and Cotto. Another controversial fight, but you know, many seen Canelo winning that handily. You've been in the ring with Cotto. A lot say this was one of his best boxing displays, and you being a boxer, did you appreciate what Cotto did, or did you appreciate it but still had Canelo winning? How did you see that fight?
Yeah, I appreciated it, but still had Canelo winning. Cotto's always been a destroyer. And so for this fight, you know, he was he's a smaller man. You can't be a destroyer as you move up in weight. Hint, hint. You know, usually when you move up in weight, you got to start adjusting your game plan and fighting smarter, not harder. And Cotto could not go into the lion's den, so to speak, which is the junior middleweight, the middleweight division, against a naturally bigger guy and fight in that seek and destroy mission type of style. He had to adjust his style, and that's what you do when you move up in weight, because you're fighting bigger guys. You can't take as many chances. Cotto did that, and he did that well. I don't think he did that well enough to win, but he did that well enough to even surprise me, and for me to give him a lot of credit, because it's not easy to fight that kind of style, especially when Cotto can box a little bit, but it's not his main particular forte, you know what I mean? He showed a very good jab, a very disciplined jab, and I thought he frustrated Canelo a lot in certain spots. It was just, you know, at the end of the day, the bigger shots were landed by Canelo, and a lot of times I think those pulled the rounds in his favor. But it was a close fight, it was a competitive fight, and it was the kind of fight where, you know, it was entertaining enough, but I thought the right guy won.
Now, just like the previous mentioned men, these two have options. Do they go into an immediate rematch? Is that something that you would like to see, since there's obviously Cotto fanatics that feel that he won that fight? Or does Canelo move on?
I think I wouldn't mind seeing a rematch. I don't know that the result can change, because, again, Cotto at the end of the day is still a smaller man, and the big man, Canelo, will still impose himself, I think, a little bit too much at the end of the day, to a degree. I don't think Canelo will want the rematch, but I think, again, I don't think Cotto shamed himself in any way, and I think Cotto will be in a big fight in his next fight, because he's still a relevant player in boxing and in whatever weight class he wants to be in.
Now.